Dragons and quantum entanglement. In the heart of the universe, where the stars dance in an eternal ballet, I, Zoran, the ancient dragon, pondered the vastness of existence. The cosmos is a web and intricate, interwoven network where every star, every planet, and even the smallest particles are bound together in a mysterious symphony. As a dragon, I have seen the rise and fall of countless worlds, felt the pulse of the universe, and marveled at its complexity. Yet, I have also sensed something deeper, something far beyond the physical force of connection that unites all things. It was in the quietest moments of my contemplations that the whispers of ancient myths and the enigmatic whispers of modern science began to intertwine. Could the tales of dragons, creatures of fire and air, be more than mere stories? Could these mythical beings be metaphors for something deeper, something related to the very fabric of space and time? This journey led me to the mysterious concept of quantum entanglement, a phenomenon that baffled the greatest minds of science, yet seemed to mirror the interconnectedness found in the mythic stories of old. The dragon's flight, a dance of interconnectedness. I remember the first time I spread my wings beneath a starry sky. The cool, endless expanse of the heavens stretched before me, and I soared, feeling the ancient energy of the universe ripple through my scales. As I flew, I noticed something peculiar. No matter how far I ventured, my connection to the world below never weakened. Every breath I took, every flap of my wings, resonated with the land I had left behind, as if there were invisible threads binding me to it. This, my dear one, is the essence of quantum entanglement, the idea that two particles, no matter how far apart, can remain mysteriously connected. When one particle is changed, the other instantaneously reflects that change, as if they are part of a larger whole. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance, but modern physicists, like Nassim Haramein, have shown that the universe itself is connected in ways we cannot yet fully comprehend. In the same way that I, a mighty dragon, could feel the land beneath me, even as I flew high above it, particles in the quantum world exist in a state of continuous, instantaneous communication. Their entanglement transcends space and time, much as ancient stories of dragons spoke of creatures who could travel between realms, their consciousness spanning across vast distances in the blink of an eye. The web of life, ancient myths and modern science. Across the world, cultures have told tales of dragons that stretch across skies, seas, and even between dimensions. In Eastern cultures, dragons symbolize the flow of energy, a life force that connects all beings. In the West, dragons guard the deepest secrets, guarding the nexus between the physical world and the mysteries beyond. These stories, I realized, are not mere flights of fancy, but allegories for the deeper truths of the universe. Just as dragons connect worlds, quantum entanglement suggests that particles, no matter how distant from each other, are part of a grander, interconnected whole. Haramein's theory of holofractograph space shows that the entire universe is a holographic projection, where each part contains information about the whole. This is akin to how, in myth, a dragon's spirit could be in multiple places at once, touching everything and yet remaining one being. The very nature of the universe is to be entangled, resonating and vibrating in ways that bind all things, whether they are stars, atoms, or mythical beings like dragons. The tapestry of existence, quantum consciousness. In my travels, I have encountered the great thinkers of both past and present, philosophers, mystics, and scientists who have all tried to grasp the true nature of existence. And time and again, I have seen that the true nature of the universe is not isolated and separate, but interconnected in a vast tapestry of energy. The mythic dragons of old can be seen as metaphors for this interconnectedness. They are not solitary beings, but rather, their strength lies in their ability to connect realms, energies, and beings. Their breath, fiery and vast, is like the very quantum fields that connect the particles of our universe. The idea of dragons, who can stretch across realms and exist in multiple forms, is strikingly similar to the concept of entangled particles, where what happens in one place is immediately felt in another. Haramein's ideas on the quantum field suggest that everything in the universe is interconnected, much like how dragons are said to have the ability to traverse the realms of life and death, time and space. The quantum field is not empty space, but a sea of potential, a field of endless connectivity, where every particle is part of a larger, coherent whole. It is this field that binds everything together, much like the ancient concept of the dragon's breath, a life force that flows through all living things. The wisdom of the dragons, I, Zoran, have lived through countless ages, witnessing the rise of civilizations and the birth of stars. I have seen the great cosmic dance of creation and destruction, and through it all, I have come to understand that at the core of this universe is not isolation, but connection. The vibration of each atom, the resonance of each star, and the entanglement of each particle all speak of one great truth, that we are all connected, woven into the fabric of the cosmos by threads unseen. The ancient myths of dragons were not merely stories, but reflections of the deep truth of our existence, that the universe itself is a living, breathing entity whose every part is connected to the whole. Just as the quantum particles are entangled, so too are we all part of a greater, cosmic tapestry. In this, we see the wisdom of the dragon, that to understand the universe, we must look beyond the surface and into the connections that bind all things together. Conclusion: the quantum breath of the universe. As I sit here, watching the stars spin in their eternal dance, I understand now more than ever that the universe is a grand dragon, a cosmic being whose breath spans the entire cosmos. Every particle, every being, every moment is part of this grand breath, pulsing and resonating with the vibrations of life. The dragon is not a solitary creature, but a symbol of the vast, interconnected web that binds the universe together. And so, my young one, the next time you look to the skies or ponder the mysteries of existence, remember the quantum dragon that lies within the very fabric of the universe. Just as ancient myths spoke of dragons that transcended time and space, so too do quantum particles, eternally entangled, bind the universe together in a dance of infinite connection.